We were created for greatness. Believe me on this one. Today's great feast teaches this, that we were made to be infinitely great. In fact, contrary to popular opinion, we were not created for comfort, but for greatness. Now, don't get me wrong, I like those big recliners at the movies. I like a good meal. I appreciate it when I am enjoying good health and been blessed with so many things. However, I stick by my words, inspired by the late Pope Benedict. We were not created for comfort, but rather for greatness. Here we are, everyone, 40 days after Easter, and we pause in the middle of an ordinary week to celebrate the ascension of Jesus to greatness, to the Father. His physical, his risen body, literally taken up as his friends stood by and watched dumbfounded. And Jesus went up, and as he did, so too our humanity. On this day, we come together for just a few moments of prayer to celebrate this great, awesome God of ours, Jesus, who took on our human condition, took on our human flesh, and he brought it to the cross, and he died for you and for me. And now from the dead, he has taken our humanity out of the confines of this world to the glory of heaven, restoring us to our original greatness. And bear in mind that Jesus has not abandoned us here in our struggles, much to the contrary. He has gone before us to be our hope. Seeing is believing, they say, or at least they say. But the reality of the ascension, Jesus' ascension, encourages us to remember that there is so much more to what exists than what meets the eye or reaches the ear. Today we do not see Jesus here with us, but yet we experience his presence. As a matter of fact, he gives us his risen body and blood as food for our journey. Jesus has not gone from our sight so as to cause us to just come to a dead halt in our lives, to sit around seeking every creature comfort that we can grab onto. That's why the saints encourage us, and Pope Francis encourages us to effectively, with his words, but especially by his actions, that greatness is to be found in going out of ourselves and in caring for one another, especially those who exist on the peripheries of society or in the peripheries of the church or our parish or even our family. Perhaps that's why we celebrate this Feast of the Ascension, at least here in this local church, in the middle of an ordinary week, so that we might clearly be reminded that in the midst of our crazy, hectic lives, that we are called to something great. And where the risen Jesus has gone, we hope to follow.